Hello everyone, welcome back again for another review. This is Game Collector, and right here I have Generations Blurr, who is modeled after what I believe is a Japanese drift racing car of some sort. Probably fictitious in some way. Um, he's blue. These colors should seem very familiar to those of you who are familiar, well, to those of you who know G1 Blurr and probably animated Blurr, of which was based off G1 Blurr, and I'm already rambling. Um, as for the toy itself, he does have little rolly wheels, unpainted, plastic of course. Already screwed that up. And he rolls pretty well. Work on a smoother surface than this, and that's pretty much it for the car mode. Oh, right, as for another feature, his weapon is stowed underneath with lots of kibble. A lot of kibble visible from under there. But no kibble visible as long as you leave him like this. Although you could see the little barrel of the gun right underneath those two tailpipes back there. But let's get on with it. First of all, it might work better if you remove his blaster and take it off to the side. This part is a little tricky. Oh, it is with mine. I don't know how much trickier it is with anyone else's. Open the doors, fold in the windows, or the side panels, doors, side panels. Similar, but not exactly identical. And you fold those out to the sides like so, and pull out the legs. You can split them if you want to at this point, and then this part's a little odd. Although, unless you have another toy that uses a similar mold to this, or a rather identical mold to this part should be relatively easy. Now you have the legs and pretty much the waist, but now you need the upper body. Pull that down and let me lift the camera up a bit so you can see him better. Split these and pull them off to the left and right respectively, or respectively, as I actually meant to say. Yes, and you pull them out, and there's his head. Pull these parts down. You have the arms because they're folded up very neatly. Just to show you a side view of the other arm. And then you take this chest piece and move it into place, and it just kind of, it doesn't really click into place or lock into place, it just slides in, and you just have to hope that, well, you don't do anything to make it move again. And there is Blurr in his robot mode. Pardon the noise, I had to move my chair. Let's get a zoom in there, and let me try to focus the camera a bit. Or maybe I won't have to, because this head is based off of the IDW rendition of Blurr's G1 head, ergo it is Blurr's G1 head modified. And he can look up, look down, and kind of turn it. It's a little bit hard. His joints are quite tight, and I am very happy about that. Move the arms, try to get a little bit of the light in, get a profile shot. And there. Turn it back straight. He has waist, or no, he has no waist. He has hips, thigh swivel, knees, I suppose an ankle of some sort due to transformation or something. Wrists, forearm. He has 2 shoulder joints, technically, if you get the transformation involved. And for those of you who are actually into that, into the G1 or animated look, you can put it like this, but it kind of makes his arms hang down a little low, so I tend to leave it like this. His colors or head are good enough to differentiate him from another character, but he also has something else. he has little side holsters that hold little pistols. Oh yes, and that third accessory I took off of him when he was in vehicle mode during transformation is this big sniper rifle, which can clip on the back. Or if you really want to go crazy, you can remove his pistols and give him the gun, a big gun, which has a side clip on it right there, and he can hold it with two hands if you can manage to get him at the right angle with it. Oh, well, it does kind of turn. See? Oh yeah, yeah, he has a sniper rifle. Doesn't that seem familiar? Like something that I did last week or a week ago? Wow. I'm sure they did not do that on purpose at all. It is sheer coincidence. Now, his other guns can clip on to the big gun if I can find the right slots for them. Or I can just pull the gun out and do it manually instead of being a complete twit. Yeah, that works too. So much easier. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, right, I'm a twit. And now he has a bipod for his gun, but it's kind of pointless seeing as that he can't really take on any good sniper poses. But then you have the alternative. Instead of putting them in backwards, you turn them around, and instead of just having a bipod, he now has a triple-barreled rifle. Wow! Who would have thought? Now, granted, you can still put him in a sniper pose. It doesn't really look all that great anymore, but still, you can always try. And again, it's really difficult to get him into any good sniper poses. And there he is, holding it with two hands, looking a little odd. And with the toy out of the way, I suppose I can get to his bio card. So let me tilt the camera down so you have better reading light. Whoops, sorry. Camera's not being cooperative today. You may want to pause here. And now we go up here, and hopefully I can zoom in enough, get that in closely. Oh, sorry about the hair there. It still has that leftover tape gook. Strength 6, Intelligence 7, Speed 10, naturally. Endurance 6, Rank 9. Courage 9. Firepower 8. And Skill 8. And that was actually a rather quick review considering. And, well, yeah, he's Blurr based off of the... Well, I was already saying that, but hey, this guy, I actually took a while to find him, but he was worth it for me. And he's actually based off of a mold for Generations Drift, which you'll see next week, and is probably one of the most hated Transformers since Wheelie, because of just how weeaboo he is. No offense to anyone who actually likes Japanese stuff, but if you push it too hard, it gets really bad. I guess I'll see you guys next week with He Who Shall Not Be Named. Later.